All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Demarcus Cousins, ladies and gentlemen, he is back. He's playing his first game. I'm excited for him. I hate seeing injuries happen to anyone. I don't care what I personally think about the guy. I'm happy that Demarcus Cousins is back playing the game that he loves, right? And not only is he back playing basketball, he's back on the best team in the world. Not only are they the best team in the world in regards to the NBA, I think they're the most dominant team in sports right now. Not only are they the best team, they're the most hated team, or at least one of the most hated teams. Hell, Demarcus Cousins believe they are the most hated team in NBA history. In a recent interview with Rachel Nichols, salute to her, she asked Demarcus straight up, did he feel like the Warriors were the most hated team in history? And here's his response. He said, can you name another team that's hated like we are? And then Rachel said the Yankees or the Cowboys. And Cousins said, well, put us up there. I would say the Warriors are for sure. You know they hate Kevin Durant. They hate me. I think the only guy that they really like is Steph Curry. Actually, they may hate him as well. They definitely hate Draymond. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't worry about that. And he pretty much ended with saying, I'm back and I'm not looking back. I'm moving forward. I'm leaving it on the floor every night, and I plan on coming back for that top spot. Now, I don't know what he means by top spot, but salute to DeMarcus Cousins for working his ass off as a big guy to get back in time for pretty much the entire second half of the season. An Achilles injury, that thing happened less than a year ago, man. I don't think people are really putting that in perspective. Salute to him for getting back. Now, again, he said some shit. He said, look, this Warriors team is the most hated team of all time. I just want to ask you guys, do y'all agree? I don't know if I think they're the most hated team of all. I think Kevin Durant is one of the most hated athletes right now. And I know it's mostly social media. Everybody has respect for Kevin Durant's game, but a lot of people look at him as somebody who took the easy route out. I'll just say that. Joining the 73-9 team that beats you in the playoffs. Yeah. I do believe that people hate Kevin Durant. I think Steph is loved by one type of audience. But I will say this. Guys are starting to hate on Steph a lot more. And you can see it with players, right? Like players, you can tell how they're even approaching the Warriors. They're about had it with Steph Curry and the amount of threes and the showboat and all the shimmying and stuff outside of, after threes that he's doing. Guys, I think players like Draymond more than they do Steph. So I think players hate Steph more than anybody. And with DeMarcus Cousins, I think he's hated by players. I think he's hated by the media, fans, everyone. Right? So, yes, they got some components that make them. I think individually these guys are hated more for their own reasons. But as a collective, I would tend to agree with Rachel. Franchises like the Yankees and Cowboys, they got real. This is going to go on way past the playing days of. Like, once the Warriors are no longer good, who cares, right? They're not going to be when they're done, I don't believe they'll end up in that Cowboy Ram or the Ram of the Yankees. I mean, unless they win 5 out of the next 7, right? But I will agree with Cousins in this regard. They have some players that are as hated as we've seen in quite some time in sports. What y'all think, though? In the comment box below. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Teleferro.
Shout out to Mr. Teleferro.
You're watching Mr. Teleferro TV.
Mr. Teleferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.